Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. It's the 29th of August. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're doing case number 2 of Leaf Metal Draft Football Jumbo Edition. Stuff is going to have 81 autos in this case, including 9 one-of-ones. Let's go read off your teams and get started. We'll explain how the break works as well. All right, Doc with the Bucks and Giants. Sylvan, Cowboys. Scott with the Patriots. Doc, Bills. Jamie from Georgia with the Browns. Jordan, Seahawks. Doc, Bears. James, Commanders. Rudy, Bengals. Philby, Packers. Sylvan with the Saints. Tanner, Steelers. Jamie with the Colts. Rudy, Chargers. Phil, Lions. Doc with the Ravens. James Mcgee with the Dolphins. Raunchy. It's raunchy. Falcons. Mike, it's Mike Chi. It's Raunchy and Mike Chi. They're not related, I don't think. Texans. Scott with the Niners. Kyra, welcome, with the Panthers. Jamie, Titans. Mike, Jags and Cardinals. Scott with the Broncos. Phil, Vikings and Raiders. Jamie, Jets. Phil, Chiefs. And Jason, Rams and Eagles. All cards ship in this break. Every spot's going to get at least one auto. Autos go to your NFL team first. I will stack up any NIL players on the side here and keep them in order that we pull them out of the case. Name, image, likeness. NIL player means they're still in college. Those players, at the end of the break, if there's any teams that don't have an autograph, we will take and fill up those teams with one NIL player each off the top of the stack. And then that'll fill the board up. And then after that, if we still have NIL players remaining, which we probably will, we're going to randomize those to everybody. So a really good way to spread out the autographs here. And like I said, everyone will get an auto in this break. There are going to be quite a few NIL, so we should have no problem filling up the board. No problem at all. All right, jumbo boxes are going to have 10 autographs each. 10 autos each. And Busch Light. Carly's having Busch Light, FYI. If you know what I mean. See if I can open 2 jumbo boxes at once. That's pretty. It takes a lot of talent to do that, George. Don't know if I can handle it, George. Used to handling a lot, but I don't know about.
20 cards at the same time.
It is. Ooh. Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and deep fried cheese curds. Are you guys going to make it through that? You need to like, before you eat, take a cholesterol eliminating pill.
That was for Gumby. The cheese curds were for Gumby.
Oh, they're not eating those, just Gumby?
Just Gumby.
That's fair. I don't know if he can handle that. He's got stomach problems, Carly, meaning he doesn't have one. All right. Here we go. There's our graded cards you can see. Let's go through the list. We are going to look up players as we go, guys. We'll go as quick as we can. Brian Robinson Jr., I think, started us out last time. I think he's a Commanders player, and I think he was actually injured in a carjacking, so prayers to him. Brian Robinson started out our last case as well. Washington, it is. Commanders, James Mcgee. Highlight our hits as we go here. We've got Javion Haley. Javion Haley. 10 of 30. Can you spell the last name?
Heilligh.
Got it. Javion Haley is a receiver. Played at Coastal Carolina. He was on the Bengals practice squad, which is good enough for us. Cincinnati Bengals. Was affiliated with the Bengals. Rudy. There you go, buddy. All right, Rudy and the Bengals. Next up, Sam Howell. Sam Howell. 3 of 3. Should be either Commanders or Eagles. Stand by. Commanders. 2 hits for the Commanders right off the bat. There you go. That'll work. Keep your quarterbacks. All right, we've got Treylon Burks. Let's get a boom here. That's a big one. We have not seen much of his stuff. This is Titans. He is the one that is, man, he's almost an exact mold of A.J. Brown. Just a huge receiver, 3 of 25, but also fast. So when they got rid of A.J. Brown, he was their guy. Treylon Burks. Tennessee, one of the better teams to get in this break. We actually didn't get a Malik Willis in the last case. All right, we got David Bell. I believe he plays for the Browns. David Bell, award winner, red.
Yep.
1 of 2. You hit a triple off of Lance Lynn. There you go. All right, David Bell going to the Browns. Jamie, there you go. Jamie likes the Browns. Red, if you know what I mean. Cade Otton. Cade Otton, 1 of 5. Cade Otton. He is a Tampa Bay Buccaneer tight end. I know they drafted a few trying to replace Gronk. There you go, Doc. Tampa Bay. Charlie Kolar should be a Raven. That is an award winner blue. Charlie Kolar, 9 of 15. Baltimore Ravens are going to be Doc. Doc had the Ravens in a earlier leaf break, so he's going to be loaded up with Ravens players. Jaden Reed, touchdown king, purple wave, 12 of 20. Jaden Reed, Spartans. That's NIL. That is our first NIL card.
Yes, it is.
And we missed him last case. The first case, we did not get a Joe Montana in our last case, which was a hobby case. Well, here you go. Here he is. San Francisco 49ers, Joe, baby. Boom. Of course, he played for the Chiefs as well, but he did not wear number 16 for the Chiefs. He wore number 19. That's a snakeskin parallel. 3 of 5. Niners. Scott. So 3 out of our 4 leaf cases have had a Montana. And first graded hitter, encased hit. These are not actually graded. They are slabbed. This is a pre-production proof. David Ojabo. That should be for the Ravens. 101 XRC. Mojo Green, and like I said, this was an example of the card. You can see how cool this is. The back is actually not on there yet. Super cool. Ravens on him, correct?
Yep.
Doc. I know Doc had a lot of Raven 101s in a previous break. You're back at it. You should be slabbed, Terrence. As authentic. Rocco Becht. Rocco Becht, 6 of 7. Haven't seen much of him. Wonder if he's like Anthony Becht's kid or something. Iowa State. Quarterback. NIL. All right, we've got Grant Calcaterra. Grant Calcaterra, blue. That's my guy.
Grant is?
Joe Montana is. He and I like to talk about shoes. Had a long conversation about shoes. Doc, you have more Ravens 101s than any human should ever have. I think you had like 4 in the last break. Spell that name for me, George.
Grant, C-A-L-C-A-T.
There he is. Tight end for the Eagles, Philadelphia. On the double team, Jason. Jason just got a grant. Congratulations. Garrett Nussmeier from LSU. I believe he's NIL. 3 of 15. Grant Nussmeier. Or Garrett Nussmeier.
Garrett.
I'm still on the Grant thing. LSU. 1 of 1 printing plate. Looks like a blue plate special. Touchdown Kings. Hassan Haskins. Hassan Haskins, 1 of 1 auto. There you go. Football running back for the Tennessee Titans. There you go, Titans. Tennessee and Jamie. I wish I was as lucky as Jamie. There you go. Jahan Dotson next up. Green Touchdown Kings. 5 of 10. Jahan Dotson. Receiver for the Commanders. Washington, 3 hits already. Good night. Washington Commanders on fire. All right, Xavier Worthy next up. Mojo. 12 of 20. Xavier Worthy. NIL. NIL on Worthy. And we've got a purple ice. That is George Karlaftis is going to go to the Chiefs. Nice one there. Kansas City Chiefs. 3 of 15. Karlaftis. Oh, those Chiefs are going to go to Philby. Armed and Dangerous. Jaden DeLora. Jaden DeLora, I believe, going to be NIL. Stand by. 10 of 25. Quarterback NIL, going to be University of Arizona. We've got, here it is, boom time for the Lions. Aiden Hutchinson. 2nd pick in the draft, Detroit. And oh, you better keep your finger on that boom button. This is so weird. 1 of 1 of the same card.
Whoa.
Aiden Hutchinson. I'm not lying. Detroit Lions. Mirror blue slabbed card. Lions, if you were hoping you were going to get Aiden Hutchinson, we'll hope no more. There's 2 of them for you. 1 of 1 on the other one. Nice. Holy cow. Philby. Detroit ×2. Why don't you just get 2 of them at once, Philby? All right. Let's get a couple boxes here. Nah, I didn't think he'd grade high enough, Terrence. He said, did you slab George?
I'm here.
NIL means name, image, likeness, Adam. So people, the college kids can get paid for people using their name, their image, or their likeness. So they can be in this product now, whereas before they couldn't do that. It's really opening up. Like, you're going to start to see, well, you saw this year Bowman University football, like first Bowman autos of people that are still in college. I think that product's going to go up in value. You're going to see people collecting cards of these guys way before they get into the league now, which is going to be very interesting. Going to be a little bit more like baseball, maybe. Yeah. Kind of like treat college kind of like minor league. So it'll be interesting. All right, we've got Jaquan Brisker, Tenacious D. You like Tenacious D, don't you, George?
Not too much. I used to.
Okay, 14 of 25, Jaquan Brisker. Yeah, Westy says he will buy those Aiden Hutchinsons off the owner there. Philby, if you're wanting to sell them. Chicago Bears on the Brisker. Chicago Bears and Doc. Next up, we have Jermaine Johnson II. Another Johnson. Blue Ice Johnson. It's kind of weird. This one's hard to find, I think. Jermaine. I think he's Jets, I feel like. Yeah, he fell in the draft. He should have been like a top 10 pick, maybe. The Jets stole him in the draft. Had some personal issues, maybe. Jamie, there you go. Jamie with the Jets. Good team to get in this one. Cole Turner. Blue Wave. 19/25. Cole Turner is, man, the Commanders lighting it up. 4 hits. Nobody else has more than 2. Washington. Chris Tyree. Who had the Commanders?
James Mcgee.
There you go, James. Got to brag on you. Chris Tyree, pink. 5/20. Whoa. My screen's shaking. Chris Tyree, Notre Dame, Fighting Irish, NIL. Not as many NILs so far in this case. A little bit smaller stack than normal. Chris Rodriguez Jr., Green Wave, 2/7. Chris Rodriguez Jr. Looks like he is NIL, so I spoke too soon. Kentucky running back, another NIL. And Cameron is Rising. He's going to be NIL as well. Cameron Rising, 30 for 30. Little ESPN numbering there. George, a big fan of Cameron Rising. Likes him better that way. All right, Romeo Romeo. Wherefore art thou Packers? Romeo Daubs, purple. Nice one. 24/25, Green Bay. Packers and Philby. Hang on to that one, buddy. He is going to be a good player. All right, State Pride, Wave, Garrett Wilson. Let's get a boom for the Jets. The Commodores, that's a good idea. That would have been a better name, actually, the Commodores, instead of the Commanders. Jets, starting to heat up. Jamie. Mr. Barbecued Salmon. Travion Henderson. Somebody said he was going to be legit. Travion Henderson. Orange Ice, 1/4. Travion Henderson. I believe that's going to be NIL. Yeah, running back Ohio State. May end up being a really good player down the road. How about a 101 pre-production proof? Pierre Strong Jr. That is a prismatic gold. Do have a scratch on the case. I kind of wish they would bag these. I know that was kind of be a pain for them, but scratch on the case. Super cool on the back there. Pierre Strong Jr. All right, he is going to go to the Patriots, New England. There you go, Scott. Scott with the, with the 101. Get a drink, guys. Yep, Comic Vault is tonight at 9 o'clock Central or thereabouts. All right, I love the license plate, baby. Isaiah Spiller going to go to the Chargers. Draft bound red license plate, 3/5. LA Chargers. Rudy. Go Rudy. Touchdown King, Purple Wave. Breece Hall, Jets. Jamie taking over. New York Jets got a Breece Hall and a Garrett Wilson. Let's get a boom for this one. Could be the best receiver in the draft and the best running back, perhaps. Breece Hall. Third hit for the Jets. Jeremy Ruckert should be Jets as well. I'll have you look him up, George, if you got your list there. Jeremy Ruckert, green. 2/4.
Yep, Jets.
Jets again. All right, tied with the Commanders for the lead in this break. 4 autos each. Oh, this is cool. 1/1. And I love the look of this. This is like a gold vinyl, but it's also red. Very cool, kind of a play on the gold vinyl. You just see it here on the name. John Mecgee, should be for the Texans.
Yes.
That is cool. I don't know if they do a gold vinyl and a red vinyl.
Wow.
But very cool. John Mecgee. There you go, Houston. Mike. That'll work. And we've got Kingsley Enagbare, or Ane Barre, perhaps. I like Enagbare. We'll see where Kingsley goes. Kingsley Enagbare, going to go to the Packers, Green Bay. There you go, Philby. And on the Leaf Redemptions, you don't know what parallel you're going to get. Could be a 101. Could be low number. All right, Armed and Dangerous, Spencer Rattler. Watch out, he'll bite you. Spencer Rattler, 8/25. It's going to be NIL. NIL on that one. That back from you. All right, snakeskin, it looks like, in the background there. Hard to tell. Mario Williams. Let me look him up. Mario Williams, 2/5. Not to be confused with the Mario Williams that was the #1 overall pick way back when in like 06. USC wide receiver. Played for Oklahoma first, now at USC. NIL. Tiger Stripe. Nico Iamaleava. That is going to be NIL. He was NIL last break. 1/5.
You don't think you got a team in between the breaks?
Huh?
You said.
Oh, did he get on a team?
Yeah, between the breaks.
Yeah, your mom signed him.
Sure
Your mom signed him to a 10-year contract.
Yeah.
She did.
That's amazing.
Got him on the cheap.
That's even more amazing, the fact he got on a team in between breaks.
He got right on the team. Chris Olave for the Saints. New Orleans Saints. Nice one here. Base silver. Beautiful card. 3/40. Chris Olave. Saints. Sylvan. Nice one there. Sylvan up in Canada. And Uno de Uno. It's so pretty. Oh, this is we're getting some nice 101s. We got a Aiden Hutchinson. Crystal Silver pre-production Nakobe Dean for the Eagles. That is a nice one there, Philly. Nakobe Dean, and I love the cracked ice being on the back of the card as well. Ooh, beautiful. Nakobe Dean. Pretty high pick, a linebacker, Philadelphia, double team spot. Jason. Congrats, buddy. All right, let's get 2 more of these. Mikins, Men Mannequins, would be interested in purchasing the Stroud, Henderson, or Najaba cards. If anybody gets any. Set these off to the side and make that my elevator box. All right, let's do that. And here we go. Tenacious D strikes again. David Ojabo. That should be for the Ravens. 1/30. David Ojabo. Outside linebacker, FYI, for the Baltimore Ravens. And Doc, 3rd hit. State Pride Wave. Eric Izukanma. Eric Izukanma, 3/30. Eric with a K. That is going to be for the Dolphins. Receiver for Miami. James Mcgee. Blue Mojo, Javonte Barnes. 4 of 15. Kudos to Leaf for top-loading these, by the way.
Yep.
Makes it way easier to do this. Oklahoma running back. That's going to be NIL. All right, we have a red ice, Zay Flowers. Didn't get him in the last case. 1 of 3. Good luck on this one. Low numbered. Zay Flowers is going to be NIL. Boston College. State Pride, Purple Wave. John Mechie. You got a 101 Mechie earlier. Here's another one for the Texans. 3 of 20. John Mechie, Houston. Houston having a big break, Mike. Green Ice. Kayvon Thibodeau, Tenacious D. That is a nice one for the Giants, and this is going to be low numbered. 3 of 5. New York Giants, congrats. Thibodeau is a beast. And Doc, you now own that beast. And we missed you last break. We didn't see you. One of the biggest hits in the break. Let's get a boom for Malik Willis. Titans quarterback, and he looks legit based on watching him in the preseason. 19 of 25. There you go, Tennessee. Second hit for Jamie. Jamie is, Titans and the Jets both for Jamie. Zebra. DeMarvin Leal. I think he's a Steeler. We'll look him up. DeMarvin Leal, 1 of 5. DeMarvin Leal going to go to Pittsburgh. That's Tanner on the board. You go, Tanner. All right, Jamie's, it's just not fair. He just keeps loading up. It's like Christmas time over at Jamie's house. Garrett Wilson, boom for the Jets. First time we've got 2 Garrett Wilsons in a case. 7 of 10. We go to New York. New York Jetropolitans. 5 hits. Jamie taking the lead. 101. Touchdown King, pre-production proof, Zamir White. That is a blue wave, and this is sort of an example card that they would make before production. So they have slabbed these. I think it's a really great idea. Zamir White. We don't have any slabs in our NIL yet, and we still don't. That's going to go to the Raiders. Las Vegas. On the board, Philby with a 101. Oh, you missed out a bunch of your hits, Jamie. You may want to rewind. You've got the Jets, the Titans, and the Browns. Jets, Titans, Browns, and Colts. Looks like you have the Colts as well. Browns, Colts. Yeah, Browns, Colts, Jets, Titans. You got some good stuff so far, man. All right, we've got, next up, Kyle Hamilton, safety for the Ravens. Here you go, Doc. Green parallel. 9 of 10. 4 hits for the Ravens. He's going to be a good safety, I think. Father played European League basketball. Jerome Ford is a Cleveland Brown snakeskin parallel. 2 of 5. Snake parallel. Cleveland Browns, I believe, on Jerome Ford, George. You can confirm that if you wish. Are you with me? I lost George.
I don't think I have him on here, so yeah, I do.
I lost George. He finally checked out.
Browns.
All right, Jalen Weidermeyer was a Buffalo Bill, but he is currently a Patriot. He went over to the dark side of the Patriots there with the Emperor. 18 of 25, New England. Patriots' second hit for Scott on the Weidermeyer. Yeah, you got two Garrett Wilsons, actually, in a Breece Hall. Abram Smith. Abram Smith, blue parallel XRC. I don't remember seeing a lot of Abram Smith. Abram Smith, see if anybody let him into camp. Oh, he did. He was on the practice squad briefly for the Saints. So that's going to go to New Orleans. He goes Sylvan. Currently a free agent, but was on the Saints. Joseph Nada next up. Blue Ice. 13 of 20. Joseph Nada. Clemson. NIL. Next up, we have a Jalen Cropper. Should be an NIL on him as well. 24-25. Jalen Cropper. Fresno State receiver. And we've got Kyron Williams. Going to go to the Rams. Should be a running back for the Rams. Kyron Williams, 30 of 40. LA is on the board, Jason. Next up, Jacory Brooks. I feel like he's a pretty good player. Jacory Brooks, 16 of 30. Haven't seen much of his stuff. Jacory Brooks plays for Alabama. That's NIL. Boom time. Hit it. Green Ice Kenny Pickett, Pittsburgh Steelers. Nice portrait. Green Ice Pickett. We have gotten one Pickett in every case so far. 4 of 5. That's what you're looking for, Steelers. There you go, Tanner. Congrats. 1 of 1 or slabbed, I should say. I just call him Hendon. We're on a first name basis. You guys can call him whatever you want. Wave Orange, Hendon H. And I believe this slabbed card is going to go into our NIL pile. We'll keep this over here. Stand by. Yeah, Tennessee Volunteers quarterback. NIL. 2 more boxes. And then a 1 of 1 bonus box from Leaf that they're including in all their metal cases this year. That was very cool, by the way. We already had the product in, and we got the announcement that those were going to be in there. Thought that was really cool. So, I do have another hobby case of this and another jumbo listed on the website. Grab your spots. I think we'll be able to do those 2 cases and maybe 2 more, and then we're going to be done. We won't have any more Leaf available. For the price, you get a lot of bang for your buck in this. Getting between 76 and 81 autographs per case. Look at you, Tanner. Nice. All right. Get these out. All right, here we go, guys. Good luck. Jake, we do have mini helmets. We'll put a mini helmet and jersey break. Probably put them together. And Steel City, I think, which we don't get a lot of stuff from them, but we do have some Gold Rush mini helmets coming in too. We've got some TriStar right now. I don't even have a full case of TriStar though. But when that Gold Rush comes in, we'll be doing something. It'll be draft your team style probably. Evan Neal, going to go to the Giants. Purple autograph, like the red ink there. 21 of 25. Evan Neal, Giants. Second hit for Doc on that spot. Next up, we've got Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer, don't call me John. I like his autograph. 1 of 7. Have not seen him in a while. Michael Mayer is Notre Dame. NIL. NIL. All right, this is going to be Sam Heward, relation to Brock Heward. And the other Heward's escaping me. Brock Heward. Why can't I remember? I said it earlier tonight. Damon Heward. All right, NIL. Washington quarterback. Next up, we've got Trent McDuffie, Kansas City Chiefs cornerback. Pretty good player. Kansas City Chiefs, 23 of 25. Michael Jordan number. Second hit for Philby. Red parallel. Devontae Price. Devontae Price. This is going to be low numbered. The Reds, yeah, usually to 5. Devontae Price.
Colts, I think.
George thinks it's the Colts. I think he's right. Indianapolis is correct. Colts on the board. Jamie. There you go. Jamie on board with all 4 of his teams so far. Tanner McGee, oh golly gee. Looks like a snakeskin prism to me. Let me see. State Pride, cracked ice. 3 of 5. He's going to be NIL. Tanner McGee. Quarterback for Stanford. I'm getting to know these players pretty well by now. Very nice. Didn't see him in the last case. Tony Richardson. No, not the fullback for the Chiefs from back in the day. 29 of 40, Anthony Richardson. He should be NIL. Florida quarterback, I believe. Yeah, Gators quarterback. Next up, we've got Carson Strong. I believe Eagles. Is going to be Carson Strong. 21 of 25. Keep your quarterback rookie autos. Never know when these guys are going to show out. Philadelphia Eagles it is. Third hit for Jason. Red parallel, armed and dangerous. Matt Corral, speaking of quarterbacks, going to the Panthers. That card is a very clean design. Love it. 2 of 5. Carolina. Panthers are Kyra. Congrats. That's a nice one to get, Kyra. Pretty good quarterback and very low numbered. Speaking of low numbered, 1 of 1. Hassan Haskins, wow. Touchdown Kings. Very cool card. Prismatic gold. 1 of 1. Hassan Haskins. And I like what they do on the gold. The back of it's actually silver. Very cool.
Titans, I think.
Hassan Haskins. We'll confirm that. I think that is right. Running back for Tennessee. Jamie living right, man. Got a Malik Willis. I think you got a Treylon Burks. Now a 1 of 1. Titans on fire. All right, let me get this back down on the top loader. Desmond Ridder. Very nice. Desmond Ridder. This is going to go to the Falcons. 9 of 20. I always get Ridder and Rattler. I always tie those up. Get them mixed up in my brain. Atlanta Falcons, Ron on the board.
You really don't want to get mixed up on a Rattler.
No, it'll get you. These are top-loaded strangely. Quinn Ewers gets the award for best mullet in college football. This is NIL. 1 of 15. That's a Texas Longhorns quarterback. Quinn Ewers. Keep those in the order we pull them out of the case here. Christian Harris next up. Purple Wave. 5 of 20. Ron said finally. That's a good one, man. Quarterback. Is that Christian Harris in your hand, George?
Yes.
Christian Harris is a linebacker for Houston. There you go, Texans. Mike, having a break. Third hit. We've got Ahmad Gardner. Should be for the Jets. Jets taking over this break. There you go, Jamie. 1 of 30. Ahmad Gardner. He is a pretty highly touted corner. Jamie with 6 hits. Nobody else in the break. No other team has more than 4. Jets leading the way. Kennedy Brooks, I think, is going to be Eagles. Touchdown King Red, 4 of 5. Kennedy Brooks. He is a running back for Philadelphia. 4th hit for Jason on Philly. Touchdown Kings, Kyle Phillips. Have to look him up. Kyle Phillips.
Who'd you say? Eagles?
9 of 25. That is Eagles.
Okay.
Kyle Phillips is a wide receiver for the Tennessee Titans. There you go, Jamie. 4 hits. Kyle Phillips going to the Titans. All right, next up, Travis Dye. I think he's going to be NIL. Travis Dye, State Pride Cracked Ice. Beautiful card, 19 of 25. Yeah, USC Trojans. Travis Dye, he transferred. And we've got Hendon, my guy again, Hendon H. 3 of 20. That's going to be NIL. Tennessee Volunteers quarterback. Green parallel, that is Kenneth Walker III, should be Seattle. Kenneth Walker Green, Seattle Seahawks. 9 of 10. He might get some playing time. Chris Carson called it a career. The Oklahoma State legend, Chris Carson. There you go, Jordan and the Seahawks on the board. Pretty good running back from Wake Forest. All right, 1 of 1, and then we'll go to our bonus box. This is Xavier Hutchinson, Mojo Pink, encased 101. I love how you can see the indentation of the player, too, on the back. Very cool. Xavier Hutchinson. Let's look him up. He's a football player for the Iowa State Cyclones NIL. So we end out our NIL stack with that one, unless we get another NIL in the 101 box. So here we go. This is a bonus from Leaf. Thank you to Leaf. Again, they're doing this in all of the metal draft cases. So far, we've got 2 Micah Parsons that were different colors, and then we got a dual auto, Johnny Manziel and Isaiah Spiller, I think, were our 101 so far. There we go. All right, this is going to be one of the new draft class. Signature Series, red ink, 1 of 1, Evan Neal. This is going to go to the Giants. Your extra autograph going to the New York Giants. Hand that over to George. We'll bag that up for you guys. New York Giants. By the way, the 7th overall pick for the Giants. All right, so let me get this stack out here, and I'll show you guys how this works. This is a great way to do this break, or we love it. It kind of evens out the playing field here. These are all the NIL cards, a ton of them, 2 graded, as you can see, or slabbed. That's the order we pulled them in. We're first going to fill up the board and make sure everyone has an autograph. So let's go over to our highlight list. Everyone that's highlighted has a hit. If you have a number out by your team, you've got multiple hits. You guys can see the Jets had 6. Got a few teams with 4. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams do not have a hit. So we're going to take the top 6 teams here, and we're going to randomize those and assign them each an autograph. George, who do we have that's hitless?
Cowboys, Bills, Jags, Cardinals, Broncos, Vikings.
All right, 6 teams. We're going to randomize. We're going to randomize 4 times. That's what we do on Monday Breaks, and then we'll assign your cards. We'll show you what you got, and then we'll have a big stack to do random to all. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 times, starting out with the Vikings. Hit that cry button. Minnesota down to Jacksonville. Now, before I do this, I'll show you guys. We are going to highlight everybody. Everybody will have an autograph now. All right, so let's go over here. Minnesota is actually going to get a purple. Makes sense to me. Jaden Reed. That was the first NIL player we got. 12/20 Vikings. Dallas Cowboys getting a beautiful orange Rocco Becht. Armed and Dangerous. Dallas Cowboys. 6/7. LSU quarterback. Can't win them all. Garrett Nussmeier. Yeah, it is a purple ice. Looks kind of cool on an LSU card. 3/15.
Who is it?
It's going to be Arizona. Arizona Cardinals. Sorry about that. That was the Cardinals. This is the Broncos. Xavier Worthy. We're not worthy. Mojo, Xavier Worthy for the Broncos, 12/20. The Buffalo Bills are getting armed and dangerous. Jaden DeLora, quarterback, cracked ice. Buffalo Bills, 10/25. And the Jacksonville Jaguars. I feel like we're almost... Jags get hitless quite a bit in this. Chris Tyree. Chris Tyree going to the Jags. 5/20. All right. I do want to count these. Kind of hard to count them with the graded cards here. Let's keep them in order. So these will be random to all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So have 20 left, just like last case of a hobby. So we're looking for the top 20 teams, and then we're going to assign these the same way we just did, but everybody has a shot. Everybody with a shot at these. I'm going to grab all the teams, all 32. Tampa down to the Eagles. And again, looking for the top 20 teams are each going to get an additional auto. 1, 2, 3, and 4. On your teams, going to start out with the Dolphins. Miami Dolphins will be the first one, 4 times. And here's where we draw the line. It's going to be Dolphins down to the Chiefs. Have George mark these off as we go. Miami with the hit is going to be Chris Rodriguez Jr. green. You go Miami. Congrats on that. We didn't get a C.J. Stroud in either case. Man, he's tough to get. We've only got 1 out of 4 cases. 1 C.J. Stroud. Cameron Rising to the occasion for the Commanders. You go Washington. 30 for 30. Commanders on that one. Select football up next. We'll take about a 10-minute break, and then we're going to do some 2020 and 2021 select. Super high-end break. Hope we get a Herbert or Burrow in that one. Travion Henderson, going to go to the Texans. Houston had a heck of a break. Congratulations. Travion Henderson going to the Texans. So we had Dolphins, Commanders, Texans. Now the Bills. Nice one for Buffalo. Spencer Rattler cracked ice. Hang on to this for a couple years. 8/25, Buffalo. And the Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals getting a Mario Williams snake cracked ice. 2 parallels in one. Yeah, Mikins wants to buy that Henderson. If you're the Bills owner, we got Mannequins in our chat room, or look him up on the trading post. If you guys are not in our trade group on Facebook, you should be. You do have to be a customer. You have to have done a break first. Go to our Facebook page, click on groups, apply to join our trading post. We have 1,600 members. You can buy, sell, trade your cards. All right, who was that? Bengals?
Yep.
This is Eagles getting the Tiger Stripe. I feel like Tiger Stripe should have went to the Bengals, but oh well. Going to the Eagles. Nico, I am a leavin' for Philly. Javonte Barnes next up for the Rams. LA Rams. Javonte Barnes, Mojo Blue. 4/15. We do have another metal break on Wednesday, and I think that's hobby, and then we have a jumbo on Thursday night, I believe. Zay Flowers next up. That's going to be for the Titans. Tennessee. Red Ice going to be low number to 3. Congrats. Tennessee had a heck of a break. Jamie. Right side. Dallas Cowboys up after the Titans. Dallas Cowboys. Joseph Nada in Cowboys blue. You go Dallas. Jalen Cropper cropping up on the Green Bay Packers. Jalen Cropper, cracked ice. That was the Packers. This is the Falcons. Atlanta Falcons. Jacory Brooks. Jacory Brooks, blue parallel. Good player for Alabama. 16/30. There you go, Falcons. And congrats to the Tampa Bay Bucks getting the encased 1/1 wave orange Hendon H. The Hindenburg. There you go, Buccaneers. It's kind of a creamsicle color there, orange. There you go, Tampa. We'll bag those up for you guys if you got a graded card. Jets. Jets need a 7th auto, don't they? New York Jets. Michael Mayer. No, not Michael Myers. Michael Mayer, perhaps. 1/7. Here, Jamie. The other New York team getting a quarterback. Getting a Heward. Famous quarterback family. Sam Heward. You're going to go the Giants. Ngata? You sure it's not Nada like Haloti? Is it an Abdullah Oblongata? Chargers, right? That was Giants, wasn't it?
That was Giants.
LA Chargers, Tanner Mcgee. Oh, golly gee, it's a snakeskin. Can't you see? There you go, Chargers. 3/5. That's a nice one. Next up, Anthony Richardson. Don't call me Tony. Florida quarterback. Tony Richardson going to go to the Bears. The Bears. 29/40. Best mullet in college football? I think so. Quinn Ewers going to go to the Steelers. There you go, Pittsburgh. You may have a Kenny Pickett already in this break, but he doesn't have the mullet of Quinn Ewers. 1/15. Pittsburgh Steelers on that one. And their division rival, the Ravens, nevermore. Travis Dye, cracked ice. Ravens. Here you go, Doc. 19/25. Cleveland Browns staying in the division. It's Hendon H. strikes again. Found him out on the corner. Hendon H going to the Browns. 3 of 20. And we end out with a 1 of 1. Xavier Hutchinson, Mojo Pink, slabbed card going to the Kansas City Chiefs. Here you go, KC. Way to end it out. All right, we'll look at our results here before we stop the video. Let's see see how we did. Kansas City Chiefs, we'll mark them down for one more. That is Phil. Had a few more that only got 1 auto in this break, but overall, just a really good value for the price, guys. This many autographs at this price. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of you guys got 1 autograph. Everybody else got multiple. So again, we're doing this break again Wednesday and Thursday night. Grab a spot. We're getting pretty low on our Leaf stock. So we're going to take a 10-minute break. If you like expensive stuff, you're going to love the next break. 2020 Select and 2021 Select. Buckle up. We'll be right back with that. And give us a thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button.